It's your boy BigDawg.
Damn, shut your bitch ass up, bro.
It's your boy AT Rod, man. We got another reaction, man. We got 5 crazy convictions, man.
Show up, Barbo, man.
We got another reaction, man. We got 5 crazy reactions to a life sentence.
Yeah, man, y'all let us know y'all like when we do reactions to videos like that, we'll do some more shit. Until then, we're gonna keep reacting to a lot of music and shit. Feel what I'm saying? But, without further ado, let's get into it.
This is Jaleel Smith-Riley in a Cincinnati, Ohio courtroom, who police say confessed to a robbery killing a 20-year-old woman and seriously wounding her boyfriend. Portia Brooks was in her car with her boyfriend Aaron Martin when Smith-Riley...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. These niggas be crashing out, boy. They be crashing out about some pussy, boy.
Wounding her boyfriend. Portia Brooks was in her car with her boyfriend Aaron Martin when Smith-Riley came up to her car with 2 others looking to rob them. When Smith-Riley found out Martin didn't have any cash, he was shot in the head, leaving him with permanent brain damage. Smith-Riley then shot at Brooks, which killed her 3 days later.
Lord, go back away. This is what I come home with this.
This is somebody that feels genuine remorse. This is somebody that thinks about this every day, and he knows that he can't go back in time and undo what he did.
Now, Portia Brooks' mother delivers a victim impact statement.
But he killed me mentally, emotionally. He killed my identity as a mother of 3, as a family of 4.
This is now Brooks' sister speaking.
I have to deal with life without Portia, so he should deal with life without parole.
This is moments right before Jaleel Smith-Riley gets the news that he will never be allowed to return home again.
Defendant serve a term of life without parole as to count for the offense of attempted murder.
Nah, bro, cause I don't feel no sympathy, no feeling like that, bro. Cause they were broke, and you still shot them. That's some lame ass shit. You a lame ass nigga. I hope they beat his ass in jail, bro.
No cap.
And taking his ass, bro.
Still was trying
For the offense of attempted murder.
This is Diana Lovejoy. She used to be married to Greg Mulvihill, living in Carlsbad, California.
What y'all think she got locked up for? No. She the one.
Oh, he murdered his ass.
She had all the
I don't think she killed. I think she had his ass killed.
She caught that nigga cheating, but she beat that nigga. She killed that nigga.
Soon their marriage fell apart and they divorced. After a messy divorce and lots of legal trouble, it ended with the court ordering Diana to pay $120,000 to Greg for his stake in their family house. The court also ordered that she must share custody of their son. Diana became furious about hearing the court orders, so she planned to kill her ex-husband by teaming up with her boyfriend, Weldon McDavid. Greg was shot in the torso, but luckily the bullet didn't hit his heart and he survived. Both McDavid and Diana conspired to murder, and the court has sufficient evidence against them.
It's so painful that some people in this world seem to think that I would have it in me to do this.
Interestingly, she fainted in court. She lowered her head down toward the defense table for a few seconds.
Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant, Diana Jean Lovejoy, guilty of the crime of an attempted murder of Greg Mulvihill.
And right when you hear guilty, you hear a thud.
Guilty of the crime of conspiracy to commit murder.
It silenced the courtroom, aside from hearing her family cry in the background.
We're gonna need to take a break.
She then is brought onto the floor. And when medics bring her out, she still appears to be passed out. But doctors later found out she had only fainted. Weldon McDavid received 50 years to life in prison because he was the one that pulled the trigger. And Diana was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison. This is Seth Welch and Tatiana Fusari, a religious farming couple living in Cedar Springs, Michigan, and they are charged with murder of their 10-month-old girl, Mary Welch. Reportedly, they told police they noticed the baby was skinny and underweight, but did not seek medical attention because of their religious beliefs and mistrust of medicine and the government. This is the 911 call of the father when he reportedly found his child dead.
How long ago did you find the child?
It's about an hour and a half. I was waiting. I called my lawyer first thing to ask, what thing I could do.
All I hear. Take
nigga say he found the child an hour and a half. Why the fuck he didn't call somebody to come?
He said he called his lawyer to ask the
Why?
lawyer
What to do?
Why?
And you the motherfucking parent.
Nigga just be God.
Man, you just gave yourself up all right.
I'm telling you.
If I'm police, I'm finna go ahead and come in and get your ass.
All I heard was take me to jail.
Oh God, don't
So you followed the child an hour and a half ago? Yeah. And called your lawyer first, correct? Yes. Okay. When was the last time you had contact with the child?
Last night, yesterday about 3 p.m. She goes to bed, and, that was that.
Okay, so you put her to bed yesterday at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, and then this morning at,
So you're saying it's normal for your children to sleep from around 3 p.m. till 10 a.m.?
Usually about 9.
That doesn't even sound right. You put your baby to sleep
at
at 3 p.m. And
The
the next day, you just not looking at your
baby don't wake up to 10, 9:30. Hell, he getting himself up, stupid ass.
Gotta eat and all of that shit.
Motherfucker stupid.
They gonna wake up about an hour.
Baby don't sleep nothing probably like 4 hours, then they wake up, then.
Around 3 p.m. till 10 a.m.?
Usually about 9:30, yeah.
And you said when you found her, she was already believed to be deceased, right?
Yes.
And that's when you consulted with a lawyer?
Yep.
Do you believe she was beyond help already?
Oh, yeah. She was dead at the door now.
Soon after, the autopsy revealed that the cause of death was malnutrition and dehydration due to neglect by the adult caregivers. And this is the moment they realize they will be spending the rest of their life behind bars.
That you're both charged with what they call felony murder while in the perpetration or attempted perpetration of child abuse in the first degree. They're alleging that you murdered one Mary Welch. That is a charge called homicide felony murder. It is life without parole. It requires a DNA sample to be taken upon arrest, which is often like a cotton swab or in the inside of your cheek. The second offense that you're both charged with is called child abuse in the first degree, where they're alleging you knowingly or intentionally caused serious physical harm to a child. They're talking about this Mary Welch. It is a felony, possible penalty of up to life imprisonment or any term of years less than life.
This game, you're not ready.
You could have just gave a child up for adoption or something.
Take your ass back there behind the courthouse.
They be cold.
This is Ryan Stone, a Colorado man that went on a crime spree that spanned 5 counties and was broadcasted live by a news station's helicopter. Stone was convicted.
Speaking of that, police killing people shit. Do y'all think that right now? Like you purposely killing a motherfucker. You think God gonna let them folk get away with that shit?
I don't think you're right, but at the end of the day,
who is we ask him to say goddamn a motherfucker don't deserve to live.
Just be a big ass hole and tell that ass jump off, bitch, for around that nigga.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, I ain't kill you. You jump off, but you finna jump out though for a nigga.
No, but it like I don't know, that shit just crazy because they doing the same thing, they killing people.
Counties, and was broadcasted live by a news station's helicopter. Stone was convicted of carjacking 3 vehicles, including one with a 4-year-old inside the SUV. Authorities said when Stone sped away, he led police on a chase at speeds over 100 miles per hour. If we rewind here, you can just barely see a vehicle that Stone was driving clipping a trooper with the Colorado State Patrol as he was trying to play stop sticks. He ended up with serious injuries. You see Stone pull out another victim from their vehicle and drive off. He heads right into a busy intersection. And now, the chase is on foot. He books it off the road into a parking lot, running in between 2 buildings. As he slips on the ice, he loses his jacket. Now there's just a fence in his way, but nope, it's too high. Cops now close in and he finally surrenders. Stone is now in the county jail, but he believes he should be getting paid for his internet fame while bragging to his friends about the high-speed chase.
Hey, did you know I made the news in the UK and Australia? What? Yeah, I get paid by YouTube. So, Channel 7 News, I believe, is going to be the one that gets paid for that. Well, I'm going to contact Channel 7 News. I want to get paid. You guys are getting paid using my name and my video footage.
During his opportunity to address the court about the recordings in jail, Stone blames it on emotional stress and the use of drugs.
We are going through trial after that. It was a week-and-a-half trial. Extremely stressful. One of the phone calls about seeming like I was bragging about making international news, this, that, and the other. That was within the first week of being arrested. Still coming off of drugs.
Stone was convicted of 18 charges, including attempted manslaughter, child abuse, and assault. Then the judge sentenced him to 160 years in prison. This is Esteban Carpio. The police were questioning him for the stabbing of an 85-year-old woman in Rhode Island. In the interview room was Carpio and 2 detectives. One of the detectives left the room to get water for Carpio, leaving just him and Detective Sergeant James Allen in the room. Carpio grabbed Allen's gun and then shot him twice, killing him. He then jumped out of a window which was 3 stories high and made a run for it, but was apprehended just 45 minutes later. At his arraignment, Carpio came in wearing a mask designed to stop the offender from spitting and biting at others. With also his face being in rough shape, it stunned the courtroom. It wasn't so much Carpio with a shocking reaction, more so his family members, making accusations of police brutality.
What the fuck? I don't give a fuck, boy. I won't never say free no murderer, bro. I swear to God, bro. You kept that goddamn detective out of cold blood, and then they say he stabbed an 85-year-old woman or something like that. He don't fuck around. They beat his ass, though. He deserved that ass.
So his family members, making accusations of police brutality.
Step off.
It's gross police brutality. He was mentally ill, and he needed help, and we couldn't get him. We tried and tried, and he didn't deserve this.
An FBI investigation concluded that the police did not use excessive force, and that Carpio's injuries were sustained due to his jump from the 3rd floor of a building and struggle with law enforcement.
Every day, I face the facts of what I did and what happened.
He was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
How y'all feel about that? Mentally ill people do stuff like that.
A lot of them be faking. Cause instead of going to jail, they go to mental institution.
Yeah. Boy, that shit, yo ass going straight in that 2
All that deserve to die.
When folks who on paper, they really don't go to jail like that, but they go to mental institution. They get shots and shit. But without further ado, man, let them know that I didn't come in. If y'all enjoyed that reaction, goddamn, let them know y'all wanted to react to more of those. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 10K, man. We out, man. Gang.